Hello friends, today we're opening 100 packs of Scarlet and Violet 151. Literally the only card I need that I don't have out of this for my master set is a Charmander illustration rare, so hopefully we can pull that. Anything else is just gravy. Love to pull a Charizard, anything else, but you know, we'll take whatever we can get. I got 10 packs in front of me, I have 90 packs to my right. Let's go ahead and get started right now. Alright, here's our first pack of 151 for today. There's your code. All right. Energy, Doduo, Rattata, Squirtle, Gloom, Clefable, Dugtrio, Horsey Reverse Hollow, Wartortle Reverse Hollow, and the Vileplume. You know, I love opening 151. This set, it just gives me so much nostalgia. I mean, that's obviously, you know, the reason they made it, and I'm sure everyone has that same reaction, but, you know, I got into Pokemon in the original Gen 1, and this set is just, every card just makes me happy to look at it. I just really like it. Persian Reverse Hollow, Jigglypuff Reverse Hollow, Venusaur EX. All right, we'll take that. Good start. And there's some really great like illustration rares in here. Ooh, we got the Hollow Energy. Keep that. And I love seeing this, you know, updated new art of these old cards that I've, you know, loved for so long. So this set we're doing 151 here, for this video, this was voted on by everybody after our last video, so thanks everyone who voted on that. So out of the original 151, there's just so many Pokemon that I really like. If I had to pick probably my favorite line, I like the Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam line a lot. I collect a few of those guys, have a few graded cards of them. Just really nice line of cards. And of course the starters. I love the starters. I think everybody does. And in 151 in particular, they just have some really... Oh! Speaking of the Abra line, look at that. We got the Alakazam EX. And this is... I think this is a pretty valuable one, too. That's awesome. We'll definitely take that. No complaints there. Let's see what's behind him. The Mewtwo. I remember playing in Pokemon Yellow back in the day. Kadabra was like... That was my guy. I think I beat the whole game using pretty much just the Kadabra. It's just so fun. And, you know, looking back, some of these, you know, they're definitely tainted or tinted by nostalgia, I should say. Blastoise EX, man. We are getting some serious hits out of here already in our first 10 packs. There's your code. Hey, got the Hollow Energy. Electabuzz, Coughing, Tangela, Grimer, Hitmonlee, Wartortle, Hypno, Pidgeot Reverse Hollow, Gyarados Reverse Hollow, and the Arbok EX. The hits just keep coming today. I think this is going to be a good day, folks. Hopefully we pull that Charmander. Now, I did pull a god pack of the Bulbasaur line in one of my Zapdos box unboxing videos. That was a complete surprise. Definitely wasn't expecting anything crazy out of that little box, but it's just such a good feeling. And you see those 3 cards in a row. I mean, it'd be great to get something like that today, but I would not expect it. That's pretty rare. Oh, oh man, the Squirtle. Look how good that art is on there. Man, he's just like wading in the surf. Gyarados. I'll take the Squirtle still. I love those cards. They did a really good job with this set, honestly. This is my favorite out of, I don't even know how, going back how far, quite a while. Doduo, Pinsir, Bill's Transfer, Golbat, Charmander Reverse Holo, Slowbro Reverse Holo, and the Beedrill. All right, that's our first 10 packs down. Let's grab another 10. See, I've opened quite a bit of 151 already. Really like this set, so I got really into it. I did buy a few singles for my master set. I just didn't buy the Charmander. The last few I needed, I bought most of them. Probably about 10, 20 cards total. And the Charmander I just didn't get. So hopefully we'll pull that today. Starmie. And I wouldn't mind having duplicates a lot of these. I mean, of course, who wouldn't mind having duplicates of some of these cards? They're worth a decent bit and they look really nice. But I just mean, you know, I've seen some pretty cool displays people do of like the, you know, the starter evolution lines. I think that would be kind of cool to set up with extra cards that I don't have in my binder, you know, for like a little display. So I'd love to get, you know, a couple more in those lines there. The Weezing. Code. Hey, another Holo Energy. Bulbasaur. Slowpoke. Growlithe. Geodude. Magneton. Nidoqueen. Victory Bell. Bulbasaur Reverse Holo. Mankey Reverse Holo. And Kangaskhan EX. Another hit. We are doing pretty good today. Funnily enough, I think that Kangaskhan EX is one of the singles I had to buy. I do not believe I pulled that in all my other packs I opened. So, but I'm not going to complain. I don't mind having duplicates. Always something to do with them. Goldeen, Hitmonchan, Seaking, Butterfree, Porygon, Flareon, and the Vaporeon. Code. Honestly, I think I gotta stock up on these 151 packs because I really just like opening them that much, and they are a little more expensive than, you know, other packs you can get right now. You know, Paradox Rift, some of the Sword and Shield. Oh, another Venusaur. What is going on? Jeez. These are good packs. These mostly came from booster bundles. And you know, that's obviously why these are a little more expensive, because you don't really have, being a special set, you don't have the option of getting the booster box. Plus, I think there's just really high demand for 151. So, you know, it definitely costs a little bit more, but I think I'm going to try to stock up before they, you know, stop printing this guy, because I just want to be able to open this in the future. I'm not trying to invest in it or anything, or whatever you want to call it. I just want to be able to open. Oh, man. Giovanni's Charisma. Jeez, there's a couple Giovanni's Charisma. The other one was really cool, too, where he's got the Persian with him, I think. That was another one I had to. I never did pull that. Or I bought a single of it before I pulled it, I should say. I think I might have pulled it on one of these videos, but it was after I'd bought the single. But yeah, anyway, I want to get more of these just so I have, you know, some to open in the future. Because like I said, these are just fun to open, fun to see those original 151. I can pronounce other names. Nothing too crazy for an old man like me. Sandslash, Kakuna, Energy Sticker, and the Omastar. So yeah, other Pokemon, speaking of which, Eevee. Eevee was one of my favorites growing up. I always like collected the Eevee cards, and then the of course the Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon was just so cool. I mean, it's cool that they expanded the evolutions now. There's so many. I feel like there's something for everybody. So Eevee was always a favorite, and probably still is of most people. Oh, are you kidding me? Third Venusaur. This time, wow. In this set, I think every single illustration rare they have just is spot on. Looks great. Even the more simple ones like that Venusaur we just pulled Oh, another hollow energy. I think they just did a great job. They captured the spirit of these guys really well. So, Cycling Road, Mankey, Omastar. I know a lot of people want to see them do something similar to 151, or like celebrations or whatever for, you know, maybe some of the later sets, like Neo or whatever. I think that would be cool. I think it would be cool to kind of go back through. Oh, another hollow energy. See some of the, you know, the newer cards. Even, I mean, they're still old at this point, right? But see some of those Pokemon, like a little Typhlosion, etc. Jolteon, Nidorina, Gengar. So yeah, I think I interrupted myself when we pulled that Venusaur, but I was just talking about more original 151 that I really like. Like I said, I like the Aberline a lot, like the EV, the evolutions. There's really so many that I was a big fan of. Porygon I thought was really cool at the time because he was 3D. You know, this was like, we're talking like late 90s, right? So it wasn't, you know, it was pretty cool at the time. I still think he's kind of a cool, unique Pokemon. But, you know, might not as interested anymore. And then you got, of course, like the ones that were, you know, from like your favorite episodes in the TV series, like Jigglypuff and Clefairy. They always stuck with me just from the episodes of the TV show. Used to watch that getting home from school back in the day. So it's kind of stuck with you. Cloyster, I remember just because I felt like in Pokemon Stadium on the N64, this was just like always the always the Pokemon that gave me a hard time, run that like clamp on you, and then it was just not fun. Of course, I was probably terrible at the game, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap, played those so much. Something reminded me the other day of Pokemon Stadium. They had those like mini games. I think that was Stadium that had the mini games where you like, one was like your Lickitung and you have to like pick up all this sushi with your tongue. That something reminded me of that the other day, and it's just like, it's crazy to think about that, how long that's been. All right, no sign of the Charmander yet. I mean, we've been pretty lucky with hits though, so I think we have a good chance of pulling him. Obviously wouldn't mind pulling the Charizard. Hey, another Hollow Energy. Got a nice couple swirls on this guy too. I'm gonna be up front. I've already pulled the Charizard twice, so I'm really not expecting it again. That's you know, I've already been quite lucky with him. So, but obviously gonna be happy if we get it. Such a cool card. Really like the art on that. It's just so simple. Charizard's like not up in your face. He's just kind of floating in the background, flying to the sky. Really cool, and I think it works really well. Like I said, with that evolution line, like theme that they had of Charmander looking up the Charmeleon, looking up the Charizard in the sky. So, they did a good job with that. Raichu. Energy, Eevee, Fossil, Weedle, Zubat, Cloyster, Magneton, Nidoqueen, Poliwhirl Reverse Hollow, Psyduck Reverse Hollow, and the Aerodactyl. Psyduck's another one that I always liked. He's just like a cool little concept. That's always, I think that's one of the magic or pieces of magic about Pokemon, is just they have these cool ideas. You know, he's not just a duck. He's not just a psychic duck. You know, he's got his little mannerisms. Man, another Hollow Energy, and this one's got like what, three swirls on it. That's pretty sweet. You know, he's always clutching his head. He looks. It's just a cool. They do a good job with these guys. That's all I'm gonna say. I keep saying that, but. All right. Cubone, Vulpix, Magnemite, Caterpie, Charmeleon, Parasect, Giovanni's Charisma, Machamp, Antique Gold Amber, and the Gyarados. I'm curious to see. I feel like I always think about this with like movies and stuff, that probably even movies that I think are terrible. Not that I think any of these Pokemon are terrible, but just for the sake of an example, I assume that probably every movie or every Pokemon in this case is somebody's favorite Pokemon. And it's really interesting to think what people, you know, why they choose or what makes them think that that is their favorite. Oh, another Kangaskhan. This is the same style as that Venusaur. There's, you know, several cards with this style in here. I think it looks really cool. It's kind of unique. It's just like that flat, you know, flat cartoon style. I think it's just really cool that they did that. And then, like, you can't, I don't know if you can see, but there's like this little pattern in the background to the hollow. It's like kind of like an explosion. It looks really cool. All right, the energy, Farfetch'd, Antique Gold Amber, Pidgeotto, Magmar. Ugh, sorry about that. Wartortle, Hypno, Poliwrath, Arcanine Reverse Hollow, Clefable Reverse Hollow, and the Vileplume. All right, wow, we're already through 30 packs. Let's get started on the next 10. Yeah, so probably the same as most other people, you know, trying to get the full set for 151. Most of what I had left were, you know, some of the illustration rares or the secret rares. But there were definitely some reverse hollows I did not pick up. And like I said, that Kangaskhan EX, I did not have that, the non-secret one. Starmie. I don't know if they make certain ones rare or whatever. Like, I think I've heard, and, you know, when I was buying them, I saw certain ones were a little bit more expensive, even though they're only reverse hollows, and theoretically they have the same pull rate. I'm not actually sure if that's true or not. Like the Metapod, I actually pulled that, but I noticed that the price for that was a little higher. The Executor, I believe, was one I had to get. That was kind of surprisingly high for a reverse hollow. So I'm not sure. I don't really look up like pull rates or whatever that much, so I'm not exactly sure what if that's true, if they're all the same, or if they truly are different per you know, cards in the same class, obviously. Oh, another hollow energy. A little Abra, Nidoran, Diglett, Drowsy, Hitmonchan, Seaking, Butterfree, Nidoran, Diglett Reverse Hollow. Oh, Giovanni's Charisma again. We'll certainly take it. It'd be really nice to pull that other one again. Not just because I think it's worth more than this one, but more so just because it's just got nice art on it. Like I said, I get obsessed with the art in these cards sometimes. It just looks so cool. And even Pokemon that I'm not like super invested in, like the Omanite for this set. I'm not really big into Omanite. I mean, I don't, you know, dislike Omanite. It just never was some Pokemon that stood out to me that much. His illustration is really good. So it's cool that you can. Oh, we got the gold switch, the ultra rare here. That's awesome. Gyarados behind it. I'll show my master set here, especially if I pull that Charmander. That'd be great. And I have that in a top loader binder. I can show you what that looks like. Venonat, Graveler, Arcanine, Kingler, Snorlax, Seaking, and the Nidoking. Another thing I really like about 151 is the packs themselves, like this little pattern in the background that's like similar to the poster with all the little silhouettes. I think that's really cool. They did a good job with that. All right, and the color scheme, everything hits pretty well. Doduo, Charmeleon, Parasect, Cloyster, Coughing, Doduo, and the Gyarados. Got a lot of Gyarados today. I think we've seen maybe Gyarados the most as our normal hollow back there. All right. Energy, Clefairy, Porygon, Machop, Electabuzz, Hitmonchan, Seaking, Butterfree. These cards are slick. I'm not keeping my... Oh, I think the first Dragonite we've seen. Dragonite was definitely one I really liked. I liked the whole line, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. The Dragonair is probably one of my favorite cards, the illustration rare, in 151, now that I think about it. That card is just really beautiful. It gives me the same vibes as the Cleffa. I forget what that's from. Is that from Obsidian Flames? Which is Cleffa against the Purple Sky or whatever. It's not exactly looks the same. It's just like the way the card feels to me is very similar. It's just a very beautiful card. A very peaceful kind of setting. Vileplume. We've seen a lot of Vileplumes too. I should mention that with the Gyarados. Vileplume might be beating out Gyarados in this setup here. Yeah, so as I mentioned, 151's what won in the poll. Oh, another energy, a couple more swirlies. All right, and the other one that was close in the poll was Paldean Fates. I might do that next time. We'll see. I know that just came out, so I think people are interested in that. That was the second highest voted choice in the poll. So I don't know. I haven't had much luck with Paldean Fates yet. I haven't pulled a ton of it or ripped a ton of it, but I haven't had a ton of luck with it. Man, we're getting so many of these hollow energies. Sandshrew, Seal, Doduo, Tentacool, Gloom, Tentacruel, Hitmonlee, Rhyhorn, Big Air Balloon, and the Flareon. All right, get the energy. Shelter, Bellsprout, Horsey, Nidoran, Arcanine, Tentacruel, Snorlax, Clefairy, Big Air Balloon, and a Chansey. I love that little Chansey art. The little 4-leaf clover. It's awesome. Oops. Energy, Psyduck, Ekans, Cubone, Vulpix, Poliwrath, Pidgeot, Omanite, Seadra. Hey, we got the energy, the Psychic. Very nice. And the Vaporeon. Keep going. Oh, another hollow. Man, there's a lot of swirls on these. You can see that. It's like 3 of them on there. Drowsy, Bulbasaur, Sandslash, Nidorino, Golduck, Butterfree. Oh, we got the Mr. Mime. Oh man, this art is so good. Wow. That's awesome. And the Vileplume. Alright. Magnemite, Caterpie, Eevee, Fossil, Tauros, Kadabra, Ivysaur, Goldeen, Ghastly, and the Flareon. So here's a question. Which of the starters is, everyone's favorite? Like, when you played back in the day, or if you ever played, like, the first few Pokemon games, who did you like to start with? I like Yellow a lot because you get to start with Pikachu, but I think Squirtle was my go-to. Squirtle's such a cool little guy. It's like, oh, the Wigglytuff EX. Man, we're doing really good on hits out of here. But they're all pretty cool. I don't think I ever played as Bulbasaur, though, or played with Bulbasaur. I think I did do Charmander. Magmar, Shelter, Hitmonlee, Wartortle, Hypno, Zubat, Growlithe, and Mr. Mime. So I remember back in the day, Pokemon Yellow, speaking of that, I first played that, it was my friend's copy. We were playing, it was on the bus. Yeah, when I first played that, it was my friend's copy on the bus, and I guess I was in 6th or 7th grade, I don't remember, but probably 7th. I think I accidentally overrode this game. We got another Hollow Energy here. And I felt really bad, so I borrowed it from him for a while, and I like got back all of his Pokemon, and that's like my first Pokemon game story. There was having to get back all of his Pokemon because I accidentally saved over his game on accident, so I felt really bad about that, but it's all right. I got everything back. Grimer, Psyduck, Ekans, Cubone, Giovanni's Charisma, Rhydon, Rigid Band, Pikachu, Weedle. Oh, the Ninetales EX. I love this card. I like this flat art style that, you know, we got the Venusaur and the King of Con this earlier, but the Ninetales, I think they did just a perfect job. Just like the background being pretty much the same color as him. It just looks so good. This is one of my favorite ones of these style of these cards from 151 is the Ninetales. Actually, just earlier I was looking at my master set to see which one I was missing, because I knew I was still missing one, and I noticed I was missing this guy, but I know I pulled this, so I think I put him in the wrong binder, so I had to go back and throw him in the right binder. But it's just funny I pull him again today. All right, this is the last one of the first 50. Get some of that number 50 luck. Okay, it's a good sign. We get to start off with a little Hollow Energy. Bonita, Pikachu, Farfetch'd, Old Amber, Golbat, Leftovers, Persian, Lapras, Pidgeotto, and the Beedrill. All right, we're officially halfway through. Let's get started on the next 50. See if we can pull that Charmander. There we go. All right, the energy, Magikarp, Oddish, Mankey, Meowth, Persian, Muck, Daisy's Help, Lapras, Ivysaur, and the Gyarados again. So, I mentioned this when we got 50 subscribers, which was a while back now, that when we got to 100, I was going to do something special. I still haven't decided exactly what that is, but we're getting pretty close. We're, as of when I'm filming this, we're in the 80s right now. So I'll have to think of something pretty soon here. We'll do something cool, and, you know, I'm not gonna expand beyond that till I have a clearer idea, but, you know, it's really awesome that so many people are willing to, you know, sit and watch these videos and just sharing this with me. I think it's really, really fun. So I'm really glad about that. And I really appreciate the support from everybody who's, you know, taking the time to watch and subscribe and everything. Mewtwo, Magneton, Gyarados. Alright. Energy, Staryu, Jigglypuff, Charmander, Spearow, Air Balloon, Primate, Fearow, Zubat, Drowsy, Aerodactyl. Oh, I missed one. Oh. These okay, I thought I missed one. And Thor one was stuck to the back of Drowsy, but these ones always, the reverse hollow, you can barely see it. Yeah, but like I mentioned earlier about wanting to get more of these 151 so we can do more in the future. These are kind of hard to find. I don't know how it is near you all. Like trying to find these in store is pretty much impossible. I've seen them online. That's where I usually get them, is when someone has them online, but You know, Walmart has them very occasionally, like pretty rarely, I'd say. Best Buy and Target have been pretty good recently, so I don't know if they're starting to like reprint or restock or whatever, but it's kind of a bummer that you just can't get these just like on demand, you know, because like I said, it's not even like they're cheap. They're even at like the price that like Target or Best Buy has them, you're still paying like over $4 a pack for these. But I guess it's just a really in-demand set. People would argue that people are scalping or whatever. I guess that's probably likely as well. I don't know. That's unfortunate. It's really crappy side of the hobby, I guess. But and you know, there's other people buying to keep it sealed, which is a whole other thing. But I just like opening them. So we'll definitely want to make sure that we have some to open in the future for you guys, because I don't know how long they're going to print these. I mean, it hasn't been around that long, so you think it'll be around for a while, but it just, with how hard it's been to get. Another hollow energy. Very likely that this will be way harder to get in the future, I would think. I kind of wish they would do the booster boxes for these special sets though, because it's kind of a shame to have to buy so many like the booster bundles, like one off, like just to get enough to like, you know, even to do this video. It takes a lot, versus it's only like 3 booster boxes. I wish they would just do that. I'm not sure what the reasoning is. I guess to make it more exclusive since it's a special set, but it's a little annoying, honestly. Rattata. Oh! Look at that Mew! I wasn't expecting. This is why I like doing the card trick. I know it's taking a little bit longer. It's a little slower. Someone asked in the comments if we could do it more last time. So I'm doing it pretty much for most of them this time. But it's like, it's so unexpected. You just like flip that card over and it's like, whoa, you get something like this and you just completely unexpecting it. That Mew is so cool. Hopefully we get the pink one too. That would be cool. And the Kabutops. I remember playing so much Pokemon Snap back in the day, trying to get like the perfect picture of Mew at the end. It was so stupid because he would always like get blurry or opaque, whatever it was at the end. I don't think I ever got a perfect picture of Mew. Hey, another hollow energy. Kakuna, Poliwag, Bonita, Pikachu, Golduck, Pinsir, Bill's Transfer, Squirtle, Victory Bell, and the Machamp. We still got 40 packs left, so let's grab another 10. Yeah, I remember once my friend came over, and she was playing my Pokemon Snap, and she took a picture of, I think it was Growlithe or Arcana. I forget what. I think it was Growlithe. By the like the lava land there. Ooh, another hollow. And she took a picture, and she's like, it didn't score as high as my picture that was already saved, but she just like saved it anyway because she said it was a better picture. And I was like, why would you do that? That's rude. But then I realized it's like, that's my karma for saving over my friend's game. And I guess a single picture isn't anywhere near as bad as, you know, saving over their entire game, but still, I couldn't believe it. All right, Energy, Eevee, Grimer, Weedle, Zubat, Haunter, Golduck, Pinsir, Erica's Invitation, Seaking, and the Weezing. Drowsy, Bulbasaur, Dratini, Seaking, Butterfree, Lapras, Rhyhorn, Dratini, and the Dodrio. There's your code. Man, we got so many hollow energies out of here. I still count them as hits, even though they're pretty common. I think they're just cool looking. So we're gonna keep separating those, sleeve them up, and top loading them. I don't think they're really worth a ton, but they're cool looking. Raticate, Victory Bell, Flareon. Alright, Energy, Weedle, Zubat, Goldeen, Weepinbell, Nidorino, Executor, Graveler, Ponyta, Kabuto, and the Jolteon. So I know in the last poll I did pretty much everything except, oh, we got another Hollow Energy. Pretty much everything except Crown Zenith was Scarlet and Violet. And I'm curious to know if you all prefer seeing Scarlet and Violet, Mewtwo, two Mewtwo's, or Sword and Shield. Obviously, Sword and Shield's gonna get harder to get eventually, at least at a reasonable price. But I figure that I'll try to keep mixing it up, do like a mix. I know we did Lost Origin last time, 151 this time. I'm not sure what I'm doing next time yet. Probably gonna surprise you all rather than doing a poll, unless I hear that you really want to do a poll for it. But yeah, there's definitely still some Sword and Shield I need to buy because I want to keep looking for some cards. I do want to maybe give another shot at Lost Origins. Still a bunch in there I need to get. Oh, and this is something I wanted to bring up is like, it's very obvious. I know, and hopefully everybody knows that it's, you know, you need to kind of responsibly open these packs. Like it's very, if you're chasing like a single card, like I was mentioning last time, you know, you're obviously going to spend more on average buying packs than you are just buying the single deck card. So I'm not going to pretend like that's not the case. It's just opening packs is fun, and obviously I'm doing it for the channel and stuff, but you know, some people I think take it too seriously. They're like, oh, how could you open so many? It's, you know, it's like, it's very obvious that you're going to spend more than a single card's worth on average. I don't think anyone doubts that. You know, it's just fun pulling cards, but you do have to, I do understand that some people maybe go a little overboard, like as far as, you know, their own individual means and stuff. So just be responsible with that. And I think it's fine. Got another Hollow Energy, Magmar, Horsey, Abra, Diglett, Golbat, Leftovers, Persian, Nidorino, Paris, and the Flareon. We got lots of Flareons today too. All right, 30 packs left. Let's keep going. Speaking of the newer evolutions, I do want to get and open some more Evolving Skies at some point. It's kind of hard. Evolving Skies is really expensive and really hard to get. What I opened in my previous videos, I got a really good deal on, but that's not something I can replicate in like volume. So we're gonna have to figure something out because I really would like to open more Evolving Skies. A lot of really cool cards in there, and I know the hit rates on that are pretty rough, but I think it'd be fun. So I'll have to figure out what we can do there. Oh, another Hollow Energy. You know, there's obviously the Umbreon, and there's everybody else. Espeon, Sylveon. There's so many cool. Ooh, Erica's Invitation. These cards, there's like what, two of these besides the. There's two, you know, secret rares of this, and they both look really cool. I pulled a bunch of these actually, and these are fairly valuable. So I got really lucky there. I like these ones a lot. Yeah, let's hope we can get that Charmander though. I don't think it's too much to ask for. We're not saying like, oh, give me like another Charizard. I mean, obviously I'll take one, but you know, obviously going after a specific card is pretty rough odds, but you know, I haven't seen one yet of all I've pulled, so I think I'm kind of due for one. Charmander. Speaking of Charmander, not the one I'm looking for though. So it's very possible we could get it. We got like, I don't know, like 36 packs left here. Kind of dwindling, but and we've gotten some good hits, so I'm not going to complain. But I really would like to just finish that master set, and how awesome would it be to like pull that last card myself, you know, instead of having to go buy it. I mean, I will buy it if I have to, because I'm not going to throw infinite money on this set, but I would think it would be cool to get that last one myself if possible. Code. It's actually been a while now since we pulled something really crazy. I guess that God pack And the Zapdos box is probably... Oh! The other Erica's invitation. What are the odds of that, man? Jeez. Wow. There's beautiful cards, too. I like the texture on there. It's like you can kind of see it. Yeah, oh yeah. I was saying that we haven't pulled anything like crazy value-wise in a while. I mean, we got really lucky there for a while, so I'm not complaining at all. I'm just noting that fact that, you know, it wouldn't be out of line for us to get something worth a decent bit here. Those Erica's cards though are worth a decent bit by themselves, I should say. So I'm not gonna complain, but you know, I'm talking on the level of like the Lugia or the Aerodactyl or even the Magikarp or something. All right. Let's go. Energy, Jigglypuff, Staryu, Charmander, Spearow, Charmeleon, Parasect, Giovanni, Parasect, Old Amber, and Nidoking. I think I'm going to kind of breeze through the last ones a little faster here. This is taking a while doing the card trick. Hitmonlee, Chansey, Kadabra, and the Jolteon. Oops. Code. Yeah, let's Of course the one I start doing it on, we pull something out of there. Is that another Squirtle? Okay. Ooh. I was about to freak out. I thought we got the Squirtle. I thought we had a God Pack, because all I saw was the blue. Squirtle? And we got the... Oh, no, that's Butterfree. We got the Squirtle and the Blastoise EX out of that pack. Very nice. That's what I get for not doing the card trick there. I missed out on a nice, like, surprise. So I've learned my lesson. I'll card trick these ones, because they gave that away too quickly here. All right. Poliwag, Pikachu, Farfetch, Shelter, Onix, Dragonair, Seadra, Vaporeon. Oh, the Bulbasaur! I love this Bulbasaur art. It's just like, it's so green. He's just hanging out there. The gang has got another double hit. Oh my gosh. We're getting so lucky today. This is like 151. I feel like people complain about the hits in here. The hit rate. Maybe I'm just really lucky, but I've had some really good hits out of 151. I mean, I've had the complete opposite with like Paldean Fates, but 151 has treated me really well. Jeez. Bulbasaur. Now, see, we got in the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle twice. So now I definitely think we need to get the Charmander, right? All right, there's your code. Another Hollow Energy. Squirtle, Lickitung, Venonat, Pidgey, Kadabra, Ivysaur, Slowbro, Coughing, Lickitung, and the Jolteon. All right, we're down to our last 20 packs. Let's get going. All right, get the Energy, Goldeen, Nidoran, Ghastly, Paris, Sandslash, Nidorino, Golduck, Seadra. Oh! I thought this was the Charmander for a second. Oh my gosh. I mean, we'll still take the Charmeleon, but wow. I really thought that was the Charmander. I was about to be very happy. I'm still happy. I'm still pretty happy, but that was close. And the Mr. Mime. Okay, got the Energy, Rattata, Squirtle, Lickitung, Venonat, Wartortle, Hypno, Poliwrath, Electrode, Ghastly, and Raichu. Code. All right. Energy, Voltorb, Krabby, Sandshrew, Seal, Pinsir, Bills Transfer, Golbat, Dragonair, Paris, and the Moltres. Okay. All right, energy, Rattata, Squirtle, Lickitung, Venonat, Tentacruel, Hitmonlee, Wartortle, Zubat, Raichu, and the Aerodactyl. Man, that Charmeleon, I'm still thinking about that. We really hope we get that Charmander. He's so nice to complete that master set. I do actually still have some promos to get, like the store specific promos. It was like an EB Games or something, one stuff like that, or GameStop. I still have to get that, but another Hollow Energy. Pidgey, Poliwhirl, Kakuna, Poliwag, Hypno, Poliwrath, Pidgeot, Vulpix, Clefable, and the Mewtwo. Okay, you got the energy. Psyduck, Ekans, Cubone, Vulpix, Charmeleon, Parasect, Cloyster, Dome Fossil, Energy Sticker, and the Beedrill. Can't complain about the number of hits we got, though. We got quite a lot. Like, a lot of them are the Hollow Energies, but I'll show you the stack I got over here when we're done. Another Hollow Energy, speaking of. Psyduck, Ekans, Cubone, Vulpix, Bill's Transfer, Golbat, Leftovers, Golduck, Scyther, Marowak. There's your code. Hey, another Hollow Energy. Goldeen, Weepinbell, Ghastly, Paris, Big Air Balloon, Primeape, Fearow, Exeggutor, Voltorb, and the Chansey. There's your code. Let's go for it. Energy, Paris, Voltorb, Krabby, Sandshrew, Tauros, Kadabra, Ivysaur, Abra, Rapidash. Hey, Zapdos EX. All right. All right, we're going to go grab that last pack of 10 and we'll see if we can get that Charmander. All right, here we go, everybody. There's your code. Energy, Abra, Diglett, Drowsy, Bulbasaur, Protective Goggles, Arcanine, Tentacruel, Tentacool, Clefable, Golem EX. Okay, there's another one we hadn't picked up yet, but again, lots of hits today. Okay. Got Energy, Porygon, Electabuzz, Coughing, Tangela, Wartortle, Hypno, Poliwrath, Sandslash. Oh, the Machoke. Oh my gosh, I love this card. Look at that. Oh man, I've never pulled this one before. This is one of the singles I had to buy. Oh my gosh, look at that. Little Meowth hanging out here, helping them move in or move out. That's just like so creative. We got some Pidgeys in the trees, it looks like. That's awesome. I'm so glad we pulled this. That's fun. And a little Jolteon behind it. All right, get the Energy, Meowth, Execute, Clefairy, Machop, Hitmonlee, Wartortle, Hypno, Dome Fossil, the Reverse Hollow Metapod that I told you is worth a little bit actually, and another Blastoise EX. Oh my gosh. There's your code. Another Hollow Energy, Machop, Porygon, Electabuzz, Coughing, Dugong, Seaking, Hitmonchan, Rigid Band, Tangela, and a Machamp. Code. All right, Energy, Tangela, Grimer, Psyduck, Ekans, Butterfree, Lapras, Cycling Road, Pidgey, Grimer, and the Aerodactyl. Yeah, 5 packs. Let's see. Let us see. I really would like that Charmander. Not looking too good, but we got a lot of good hits, so I'm not going to complain if we don't get it, but I really would like it. Okay. Otherwise, guess I'm going on TCG Player or something. Oh, it's hard to see. There's like a really cool, I think it's like a double swirl down there. I can't really tell. Or it's a really big one. That's interesting. All right, Porygon, Electabuzz, Coughing, Tangela, Poliwrath, Pidgeot, Omanite, Caterpie, Jigglypuff, and the Vileplume. All right, the Energy, Slowpoke, Electabuzz, Magmar, Horsea, Executor, Rigid Band, Graveler, Dodrio, Voltorb, and the Dragonite. Another Hollow Energy, Squirtle, Lickitung, Venonat, Pidgey, Giovanni's Charisma, Rhydon, Rigid Band, Dugong, Ghastly, and the Aerodactyl. Oh man, we're running out of chances for that Charmander. Come on. Go. Another Hollow Energy. So many Hollow Energies in here. Growlithe, Geodude, Jigglypuff, Staryu, Cycling Road, Scyther, Charmeleon, Dragonair, Ghastly, and the Jinxie X. All right. Another one of those like flat kind of art style ones. I really like these. It's so simple, you know? It's not super detailed or anything, but it just looks good. All right, we're down to our last pack. Let's see what we can get out of this. I mean, really hoping the Charmander's in there. If not, we have a whole stack of other cool hits, but oop. All right, there's your code. Do this one slowly. All right, it's a good sign. You got a Hollow Energy. We got the Bellsprout, Horsea, Nidoran, Abra, Poliwrath, Pidgeot, Omanite, got the Tangela. Oh my gosh, last pack, we get the Machoke again. All right, well, I don't have a lot of hope that the Charmander's behind this, but this is an awesome card, so I'm glad we got another one. That's cool. All right. For the final reveal, what's behind the Machoke? The Gengar. All right, so no Charmander today. That's okay. We have a monstrous pile of hits over here. All right, well, I just separated our hits here. On the left, we have our Hollow Energies. On the right, we have everything else, with the exception of the gold Hollow Psychic Energy. That's quite a stack there. I'm not going to go through them all, but there's quite a bit here. So I think we did pretty well today, even regardless of getting the Charmander. Maybe we'll open some more 151 in the future, see if we can get it, but I'm probably just going to buy the single for that, just so I can have that set complete, but we'll see. If these 100 packs of 151 weren't enough for you, check out this video right here of me opening 100 Lost Origin last week. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.